What's going on YouTube? Celibate Scotty, bearded monk. Back with another one, man. Just leaving the gym. Getting a little workout in. Having one of those days, one of those weeks where gravity's pushing me back. Pushing me back into old patterns, into old ways. But it's a constant fight, man. Constant fight. You might have them battles with stupid emotions. You don't feel like doing this. You don't want to do that. Unacceptable, man. There's really no excuses. Unacceptable. You're gonna feel that gravity on this journey, man, on this path. You know? You don't feel fully engaged, man. I'm gonna say something from experience, man. If you feel like your attitude's shitty, your energy is shitty, you gotta check your environment. For real. You've gotta get out of the environment you live in, man. And put yourself somewhere where we don't go off feelings as men, but where you're vibrating a bit better. Your frequency is a bit higher, you know? And you might not have the paper to execute that move immediately. That's why you got to set some goals, man. It's important. Give yourself 6 months to a year. And say, okay, I'm on this part of the chessboard. I need to get over there somehow. And how it's gonna come, when it's gonna come, that's little variations. But the important part is to make a decision, man. Alright, I gotta get the fuck out of this part of town. Simple as that. It's not conducive to what you wanna do, right? Nothing seems to be working out how I really want it. In the grand scheme of things, in this part of the city. You gotta put those emotions and feelings aside, man. Stamp them shits out. Bury them. You have to understand when you're 3 feet from gold, man. If you've never heard that expression, 3 feet from gold, it's a story. Right? And there was a man that had a drill. I can't remember what they're called. One of them drills that dig into the earth's core or whatever. He was drilling, trying to find some gold. Digging all over the place, or his part of land anyway, or a certain part of land, right? And he kept drilling into the earth, man. Couldn't find nothing. So he gave up on him. And he said, oh man, forget this. There ain't no gold over here. And the funny thing is, to buy the driller, he had to ask family members and friends in town for the money to get that. So he invested all that energy in other people's money, you know, telling them some BS about how they're gonna get their repayment once he finds the gold. Just gave up, weak-hearted, weak-spirited. And then some other dude comes in with a driller. Same part of land. Persistent. Keeps drilling, man. Believes in himself. Nah, there's something over here, man. I can feel it. Drilling, then bam. Hits the gold. Hits the gold. Then once he feels that gold, he drills. Then he realizes, okay, there's gold here. There must be gold all around this bitch. Keeps drilling, man. Comes up on a gold mine, for real. But why didn't the other guy find nothing? Because he was a fucking quitter, that's why. Always quitting on themselves. Didn't know how to put in the real work. He was 3 feet from gold. If he kept digging, he would have found something. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys here today, man. You gotta dig deep and keep digging until you find that part of yourself, man, that just refuses to quit on what you believe in. The society makes you weak-minded, man. And if you let it, it's gonna break you down. Where's your gold? Even if you drive certain cars and the fuel's on low, you still got the reserve bit of the tank, right? Three feet from gold, man. The first guy was emotional, give it up on himself. The second guy put those emotions to one side and found the gold he was looking for, man. Gotta dig deep in this life, man. For real. Nothing that's worth having that you really want is gonna come easy. Shit. Even when you get a girl pregnant, don't come straight away. That takes 9 months, man. Damn near 280 days you gotta wait for that kid. If you're not happy with your environment, sit down and formulate a plan, man. I've said this in other videos. What's your plan? How are you going to springboard yourself into a better life? You're going to keep wasting time doing shit you've done before? Smoking weed, smoking tobacco, having sex with girls on a pointless one, beating your dick. Whatever your vice is, man, that ain't getting you to the promised land, bro. I promise you that. That won't get you where you want to be, man. Everyone wants to talk what they're going to do. Ain't done shit yet. Ain't accomplished nothing yet. How many months you been retaining shit for? How many months will you retain? And say, you know what? Until I get this certain amount of money, I ain't doing none of that shit, man. I'm gonna put this bottle of Hennessy, cognac, blunts, papers, vagina to one side. Not everything's gotta be forever, man. It's just temporary, you know? Maybe you ain't pissed off enough. Maybe you look around at your life and say, you know what? It is what it is. That ain't fucking good enough, man. Cause shit could be better. If you got a big gut, you know that ain't cool. Stop making excuses, man, and fix that shit. If your bank balance is low, you know that ain't cool. Stop making excuses and fix that shit. If you don't know, like where you live, fix that shit. It's as simple as that. And when you get to the certain point where you've reached your financial goal and you've been grinding, man, non-stop grinding to the point where you can feel it getting closer, you can see it. And you say to yourself, you know what, man, let me have a little drink to celebrate my accomplishments, my achievement. Let me roll a little blunt or some paper, you know, just for today. And then tomorrow, I'll get right back up on it again. What do you want? How are you gonna get it? Where do you want to be? How are you gonna get there? You don't feel like having a cold shower today, huh? You want to have a nice hot shower, steamy. You want to be a whore to your own emotions, huh? I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. As a man, your emotions will betray you every time. Every single time. Bearded monk. Wow.